Welcome to this Sunday afternoon edition of the NBA here on 2K Sports. And tonight, our matchup, you'll see the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Dallas Mavericks. This is Kevin Harlan, alongside Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And we've got David Aldridge, our Hall of Famer, patrolling the sidelines. Looking now at some numbers for Daniel Gafford.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Irving on the wing along with Thompson. Big man on the floor for him. It'll be Washington and Gafford. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. And for Atlanta, the pairing up front, Johnson and Capella. Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Reza Shea in at the 3. Coach, at this stage of the season, are teams' identities that well-defined?
Well, Kevin, they better be. If you don't have an identity at this point, I don't know how you're going to get one. Look, you're going to improve in whatever you do as the season goes on, hopefully. But your identity by now should be firmly established, what type of team you are and want to be. Teams that don't have that, they're in trouble.
And Doncic gets it to go.
Seems like everyone's taking long threes these days, but Doncic has natural power in those legs, generates range with ease.
And the dunk by Capella.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Doncic outside. And Capella sends it back. Reza Shea, 11-point game his last outing. And Johnson now top of the key. Young with no one around. That 3 off the mark. Now the Mavericks with it. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
They played terrific defensively. The few cracks they showed, guys were quick to rotate and help each other out.
And nothing feels better than a win where team defense is the main factor.
Now Daniels, after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Daniels kicks to Johnson. They set the screen. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Reza Shea. Fires from the wing. That one drops for him. Dallas has gone 1-2 from long range in the first quarter. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to speak with Quinn Snyder just before the game. Undoubtedly, their defensive focus is trying to limit Luka Doncic. Coach told me Luka is a great player who impacts the game on so many levels. No one has been able to shut him down. We just need to play with physicality and make him work for everything. We'll see how they handle one of the toughest matchups in the NBA. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now, here is Irving. After the miss from Trae Young, Irving. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You know, these last few years, Stan, Atlanta has been outstanding on the offensive end. But boy, have they struggled on defense.
Yeah, and I just don't know if they can go to where they want to go unless they can just develop at least an average defense, and they haven't even been close to that.
And I know we've not seen a champion who is only one or the other. I mean, you've got to be a little bit of both, correct?
Yeah, Kevin, most of our champions, as you know, have been in the top 10 in both offensive and defensive rating.
And so Irving nails both of them.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
Attention fans, down on the court, it's your hype squad. Get loud and let them hear you. All right, fans, let me hear you make some.
Let's now go to the real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. See the league's top assist men. Second is Trae Young.
His passing has been so terrific. You can see his unselfishness really rubbing off on the rest of the team.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Driving inside. It's rebounded by Dallas. Thompson looking for an opening. Pass to Washington. The kick out to Irving. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Irving's got 7.
Some of the fastest hands in the league right now. Kyrie knowing he has to get rid of it.
Young against Doncic. To end the run. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And making his third All-Star appearance last season, Trae Young, a guy who is filled with so much skill in elite play.
Well, look, Trae Young may be as much fun to watch, Kevin, as any player in this league. With his quickness, with his shooting range, and he is as creative a passer as anyone I have ever seen.
He is fun to watch, isn't he?
He really is.
We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. I mean, you love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
Yeah, and you know, Young gets to the line as much as any small guard.
Pass to Irving. Washington against Johnson. Bounce pass Washington. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. His three-pointer's off the mark. Here is Daniels, covered by Irving. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Sometimes you just have to throw it up to an athlete and let him do the rest. That's a great finish from Johnson.
Now, here's Washington. Scoreless thus far. For this screen on Young. And here's Doncic from the arc. Johnson with the rebound.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Young from outside. And he's still waiting to make his first shot for the night. Now 0 of 4.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
And Thompson kicks to Washington. Pass to Gafford. Doncic outside. 5 on the clock. Lets a floater go. Count that one. Doncic has got 5.
And inside, Luka knows the bucket is there, so he is willing to fight for it.
Young dishes to Capella. Young taking his time here. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
His first.
It's on Luka Doncic.
And Young is so good at drawing contact. Defenders have to be very disciplined guarding him.
The Hawks have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Young.
And something you like about Young is how he forces an opponent's hand. He makes you adapt and not the other way around.
And so Young nails them both. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Pass to Washington. Back to Doncic. For the screen on Young. The 3 for Doncic. And he's good on the 3 ball. Doncic has got a couple of threes now in the first for the Mavs.
And it's so hard to take away the 3 from Doncic. He needs very little space, and if you press up on him, he'll go right around you.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to talk to his guys.
It's time for the dance game. If you see yourself with a big screen.
Atlanta making a switch here. Bodies checked in.
Coming to the floor for your Hawks, number 8, David Roddy.
The Hawks trail by 5. Pass to Daniel. Johnson outside. Hits it from three-point range. Johnson's got 5 minutes.
Quick attack there by Johnson so that the defense has little time to react to him getting the ball.
Doncic against Young. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Doncic missing.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And Daniels up top. He's covered by Irving. Johnson. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Pass to Washington. Irving kicks to Thompson. Off target with his 3.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Johnson gets the bucket. He's got 9.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Well, it was the Hawks winning their last game against the Wizards.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejection.
Well, they did have some impressive numbers blocking shots, and I like their defensive game plan. Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Pass to Roddy. Washington against Johnson. For the 3. Sinks the triple. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
And Gafford throws it down.
And what can you say about an alley-oop from that far away?
You can't say anything. It was pure beauty. Pass to Daniel. Down low. And last season, Jalen Johnson saw a huge leap in playing time and his production.
Yeah, look, he was one of the most improved players in this league. You know, came in as a great athlete, but then has really learned how to play the game, how to get to high percentage shots, how to get on the glass, and especially how to defend.
Yeah, his improvement has been off the charts.
Sure has.
First free throw is good. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. So Johnson hits 2 of them. For Dallas, they've gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
Maybe that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game, for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. Here's Johnson. After Luka Doncic's bucket, shot clock at 5. Here's Daniels. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Irving, and it's blocked, and they get it back.
Offensively, you have to be aware of Capella. He is a block master.
Body the pass to Johnson. Takes a 3. Capella, and it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got his second bucket.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Pass to Doncic. And it's off from three-point range. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Young against Doncic. Daniels with it. He had 25 points in the win against Washington.
Well, and the amount of turnovers he forced as well. Very aggressive on the defensive end.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here's Doncic. He's coming off a 16-point game against San Antonio. To the paint. Here's Lively. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
The orchestrator. Doncic knows where everyone is at all times and completely dictates the pace.
Young against Doncic. Pass to Daniels. Johnson with it. Young inside. Guarded by Doncic.
Well, he can't get anything to go right now. It's time to look at affecting the game in other ways.
Thompson for the triple. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And talk about playing to your strengths. Getting Thompson a look from the corner, that's as bankable as almost any play you can call.
Pass to Daniel. Here's Roddy. He's covered by Thompson. Capella with a screen on Doncic. Here's Young. And Lively pulls it down.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And we know Thompson can do damage as a scorer, but they're showing off his ability to pass it.
Pass to Roddy. Now here's Johnson. Capella sends a screen for Johnson. To the middle. They need this. And the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, good old-fashioned slam from Capella.
The Mavericks leading. Now Lively. Thompson outside. Now Doncic. Pass to Washington. Misses the three. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Daniels passes to Capella, and it's blocked, and he's able to get it back. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, that's already his second foul, and that puts the coach in a tough position.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
A different look for Dallas. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for P.J. Washington. Marshall comes in for Thompson. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. Now, here's Johnson. He picked up 18 points in the last win against Washington.
And let's not ignore his impact at the other end. 4 blocks on the night. That's what you call sending a message defensively.
The three for Doncic. That ball. Great assist by Marshall. Doncic has got 16 points. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. We come back right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
They've out-hustled the opponent so far in this one. A lot of points in the open floor, and that's giving them the advantage.
On the court for Dallas here in the second, Derek Lively is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Irving. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Marshall in at the 3 spot. Reza Shea in the corner. Matthews sets a screen for Reza Shea. Basket counts. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Pass to Marshall. Back to Dinwiddie. Launches it from deep. Atlanta with the rebound. And we're about a minute into the second quarter play. And it's Reza Shea missing. Dallas has gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. And it's Irving missing.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
So it's the Hawks now, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. The 8-footer pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Reza Shea's got the game tied up here for the Hawks. Here's Dinwiddie. Still scoreless. And a wide open look for Irving. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. And the Mavericks lead by 3. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Here's Marshall, and it's sent back by Okongwu. Hawks have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Wallace outside. Okongwu with a screen on Dinwiddie. Wallace now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Lively sends a screen for Irving. Another 3 for Dallas.
And guys, making it look effortless right now. Irving doing whatever he wants on offense.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Nancy's checked in for Reza Shea. And now you see the 2K leaderboard. Not only have these teams caused a lot of turnovers over the last 10 games, but they've scored off them as well. The 4th spot held by the Hawks.
I mean, they've gotten a little more aggressive defensively. You can become a more confident team on that end, and so much of it, I think, has to do with forcing turnovers and creating offense.
Wallace with the ball. Guarded now by Marshall. Wallace against Dinwiddie. Takes it off the glass. Wallace has got 4 points this quarter.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Dinwiddie is screen on Matthews. And on the way from Irving for 3. Nance with the rebound.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Here's Matthews. That's tipped. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Irving looking over the floor. Pass to Lively. Nance comes with the double team. 3 on the clock. Kleber kicks to Dinwiddie. Puts up a 3. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Wallace outside. Here's Roddy. Marshall brings the double team. Nance outside. Pass to Matthew. Lets it go from deep. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Now, here is Irving. He had 22 points in the win against San Antonio.
And we have to mention his rebound. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low.
So it's the Hawks now, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Matthews finds Okongwu. To the inside. And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Here's Dinwiddie, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And really with good positional size, Dinwiddie can make plays above the rim.
Pass to Wallace. Matthews sets a screen for Wallace. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Nance passes to Okongwu. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. Now Matthews, covered by Irving. Okongwu with a screen on Irving. Here's Matthews. Mavericks with the rebound. And here is Marshall. Nothing on the board. Dinwiddie outside. Wallace against Kleber. Unloads from 13. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Dinwiddie.
And you see how fearless Dinwiddie is. For a guard, he isn't afraid to go at the defense from there.
Okongwu with the screen for Wallace. Down low. And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Pass to Irving. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Dan, we talk about this every night. So much great young talent coming into the NBA. Is there one player, though, in particular, who right now stands out to you?
Well, I have to say, Kevin, Victor Wembanyama. I don't know that we have ever seen a guy of that size do the things that he does. Now, you can say, well, what about Nikola Jokic? Well, Nikola Jokic, first of all, is not Victor Wembanyama's size. And then Victor's handle and his length, the guy's incredible. He's going to be the face of the NBA for a long, long time.
Mavericks making a switch here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jarek Lively. Washington comes in for Maxi Kleber. Thompson, he's checked in for Marshall. And Doncic is subbed in for Spencer Dinwiddie. And he's good on the second.
And Irving is one of the most gifted players we've ever seen. I mean, who still continues to play at a high level.
Johnson outside. Inside. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Now, here's Doncic. 16 points for him. Offered a screen on Young. Down low. And Gafford throws it down.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Young against Doncic. Johnson outside. And the rejection by Gafford. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Reza Shea, he's checked in for the Hawks. And Dallas with a change here, too. Dinwiddie's checked in. Clock at 6. Here's Young. Dinwiddie with the rebound. The Mavericks trailing. Pass to Thompson. Now Washington hasn't made one yet. And here's Doncic from the arc. Atlanta with the rebound. Cabela's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Ricochet, guarded by Doncic. Young for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And his shot just hasn't been there in this one. Luckily, his team has been able to make up the difference.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in the game, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going on.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind, and it's fun to watch. Now, here is Young after Luka Doncic's miss. Ricochet with it. He's got 6. Here's Johnson. Thompson with the rebound.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Doncic, no good.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
And it goes down 2 points. It has been nipped and tucked through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Here's Gafford. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Gafford's got 6 points.
Just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going. Enjoys setting the table.
Capella with a screen on Dinwiddie. And here's Young from the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 7 points in the game.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting lead. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
And here's Doncic from the arc. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. It's Young on the wing. Pass to Daniel. Here's Ricochet. He's covered by Thompson. Johnson, a wide open look in Atlanta again with the bucket.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
In the offense, York
Dallas making a switch here. Irving's checked in. And here's a look at some of the most multi-dimensional players in the NBA. Not only can they pass, they can fill it up. The highest scoring point guards this season. Third is Luka Doncic.
Well, this is a collection of maybe the most well-rounded players in our league. I mean, to see those kinds of scoring numbers from the point guard position is crazy.
Well, that's one of the biggest changes in the league over the years. Point guards are now expected to score. They have to do more than just pass.
Now, here's Washington. Still yet to score. Gafford sets the pick for Irving. From the arc, it's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here is Daniels, covered by Irving. Daniels kicks to Young. But 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Well, his team has the lead, but this has to be a bit of a concern for him. The shot isn't falling, and it's been a forgettable night.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 16. Pass to Washington. Dallas again missing. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Ricochet. Johnson sends the screen for Ricochet. No good from outside. Doncic looking it over. Misses and the dry spell continues. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lead by 4. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. With Quinn Snyder, Coach, great offense in the first half. What made it possible?
I think we're executing pretty well. Moving them around a little bit with some fakes, and guys are just playing aggressive as much as anything. Hopefully we get a few more stops.
It's been good so far, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Hey folks, welcome. The Atlanta Hawks find themselves here in a close one at the half.
I like how they've been hitting the boards, man. Playing real hard. That's a great sign for the second half.
Yeah, but the score is close. And if they want to pull away, you got to do more than rebound.
All right, let's turn now to take a look at how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
I think for Atlanta, they've had a great start to the season as we thought they might. They play together. They play for one another. They're well coached. This team is a team to watch for the rest of the year.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Jalen Johnson has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Here's Young. The front court is Ricochet and Johnson. Trae Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Daniels from outside. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got his 4th assist in this one. Mavericks trail by 7. Outside Irving. Back to Doncic. Thompson for the triple. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
And how's that for an answer? Thompson getting his revenge in style there.
Johnson outside. Daniels kicks to Young. Pass to Johnson. There's the drive. And that one is good.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
One shot.
Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the 2 biggest would be this. I think number 1, anytime there was a lack of effort, not running back on defense, things like that. That I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just, excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
Here's Young. The Mavericks making the shot. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got his 4th rebound in this one. Irving passes to Gafford. Thompson outside from downtown. Hits it from three-point range. Thompson's got 6 in the quarter.
Arguably the smoothest jumper in the game. Klay Thompson.
Bounce pass Young. Pass to Capella. Rizachet with it. Takes a 3. Does not get it. 3rd miss. He's made 4 from the field. Doncic outside. And Gafford throws it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Get loud, fans! On the court, it's your Heights Club.
Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Atlanta. They're in the upper part of the conference records right now, in 5th place.
And if you look at the Hawks right now, most of the preseason predictions were right on the money when it came to them. I mean, a playoff contender, but not necessarily championship caliber.
Well, sometimes those teams that are on the edge can be the most dangerous. They play like they have something to prove.
Now, here is Young. He has 7. Capella with a screen on Thompson. To the inside. And stolen by Thompson. To the paint. Here's Doncic. Off target with the jump hook. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Young. Johnson outside. Now Capella. Here's Rizachet. 5 on the clock. The Hawks again can't hit. And Rizachet, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
And here's Young. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. Thompson outside. Pass to Irving. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And a moment here to check out the numbers for Luka Doncic. He's putting up about 28 points a game, 8 assists, and 8 rebounds. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy that makes life easier for his teammates. He demands so much defensive attention.
That's good from Irving.
And in terms of ball handling, this guy is just on another level. Kyrie Irving can put it on a string and just run circles around the defense.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. The Hawks trail by 4. Johnson outside. Can they get it? And the rejection by Gafford. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Gafford. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Now Daniels, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Well, Daniels is a tall guard. He can get up with the best of them.
Pass to Washington. And Thompson kicks to Washington. And on the way from Irving for three. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 8 rebounds in this game. To the middle. High post Johnson. Washington's on him. Here's Young. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Third personal.
It's on Luka Doncic.
Yeah, the defense is right to challenge Young inside, but he's a persistent guy.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Dallas?
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And on top of that, they're getting a lot of points off assists. And it's always a good sign when your team is working as a cohesive unit.
Good on the second free throw. Now the Mavericks with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Thompson passes to Gafford. Up top, Doncic. Over Young. Doncic finds Irving. Connects from three-point range. Irving's got 7 now in this quarter.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Pass to Capella. And here's Young. Guarded by Doncic. Riza with it. He's got 8. And here is Capella. Shoots over Doncic. Shot is good. And the Mavericks lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Capella. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. Now here's Gafford. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Pass to Washington. Launches it. Trae Young grabs the miss. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Capella sets a screen for Young. And the dunk by Capella.
Well, this is Capella using his height the best way he can to save the possession.
The Mavericks have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Thompson with the bucket. The Hawks have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. To the paint. Here's Daniels, and he jams it with authority.
Yeah, Young's playmaking is very reliable. He's got impressive vision.
Dallas has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Down low, here's Thompson, and Capella sends it back. Young outside. For the lead, and there's the drive. It's rebounded by Dallas. Washington's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Doncic. Now Irving. Over Daniels. Irving can't get it to go. Atlanta's shooting the ball at 46% success rate since the beginning of the third quarter. Riza with it. He's covered by Thompson. Tries the spin move. Back to Young. Just 5 on the clock. Launches a 3. Mavericks with the rebound.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
And that one's good. Doncic.
And he's got a good handle, excellent body control. Doncic is a threat to pull up from anywhere.
Now, here is Young. 8 points for him. And he hits the jumper. Well, he's been waiting for that for a while. Young's got it all tied up now for the Hawks. Here's Doncic. 18 points for him. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And what determination from Doncic, pushing his shot
through despite some stiff defense to draw the foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 seconds.
That free throw good from Doncic.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Najee Marshall comes in for P.J. Washington. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. All free throws good from Doncic.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Wallace dishes to Johnson. Pass to Matthews. For the lead. Trains it from beyond the arc. Matthews has got 6. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
And neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Doncic against Matthews. And Doncic gets it to go.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
Pass to Roddy. Here's Johnson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard for the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Here are the team leaders in steals. You need to play these guys heads up. The Hawks second.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second.
Well, he's got to be disappointed that he wasn't able to take the lead, but at least he evened things up.
Thompson passes to Doncic. Doncic converts inside.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, boy, he is almost unguardable.
On the wing, Johnson. Wallace with a screen for Johnson. Inside. He's looking for Okongwu and finds him. And here's Matthews for the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Lively a screen on Wallace. Doncic finds Dinwiddie. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Thompson left side. The 3 for Doncic. It's rebounded by Roddy.
Well, he had a great first half from three-point range, but hasn't quite gotten his touchback since the break.
Right side Matthews, and he comes up with the deuce. Matthews has got the game tied up here for Atlanta.
That's just poor defense there. You can't give up these kind of looks from the mid-range.
Doncic passes to Dinwiddie. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And a quick look at how Atlanta's schedule shaping up. On Sunday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Portland, and they'll be taking on the Trailblazers. And then on Monday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings.
And for that game against the Warriors, it's going to be a bit of a measuring stick for them. See just how they stack up with a team that most would feel has the edge.
The Hawks making a switch here. Nance is checked in. Outside Matthews. Okongwu with the screen for Matthews. And the 3-ball is good. Matthews has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, you have to give him a lot of credit here. He's turned things around after a disappointing first half.
Pass to Marshall. Rebound by the Hawks. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the third. To the inside.
Clearly a foul.
Maximum rebound. His first. Team's fourth.
The Hawks have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
He's off on the first. Quentin Grimes is checked in for Dallas. He hits the second from the line. And the Mavericks with possession here. On the wing, Dinwiddie. Wallace covering. Oh, Doncic with a confident free ball.
And we're so used to Doncic operating with the ball in his hands, but it's good to see him mix it up and work off the catch.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. That's good from Wallace on the assist by Okongwu. And that's now 6 points for Wallace.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Lively sends a screen for Dinwiddie. He lobs it up and finished off by Lively.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. The Hawks on top, up by 1. We've got more in store for you right after this. A chance now to hear Coach Quinn Snyder talking to his team moments ago in the huddle.
Let's just keep playing with the same intensity, okay? On misses, you guys really run in space. Anyone can bring it.
Well, he's trying to get them to maintain that edge right now.
And solid advice from Coach Snyder, wanting his squad to remain engaged.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. Irving is out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Grimes in at the small forward. Back to Wallace for the 3. And it's Grimes with the rebound. The Mavericks trailing. Here's Irving. Second chance shot. Matthews with the rebound. And for the Hawks, they're shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Wallace, the pass to Nance. And here is Wallace. A 3-ball. Nailed from three-point land.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
With the teardrop, and there's the nice layup by Irving. Irving's got 25 points in the game.
You can see there Irving just getting a little tricky with the handles. He has so many ways he can beat.
Matthews, a screen on Dinwiddie. Oh, Nance in position. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. Hardy, he's checked in for Dinwiddie.
Number 1, Jaden Hardy.
The Mavericks have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Outside Irving. And it's Washington missing. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Matthews dishes to Wallace. Five to shoot. Pass to Nance. And here's Matthews. Over Irving. Rebounded by Hardy. Inside. Irving passes to Grimes. It's good. This game is all even.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Outside Matthews. Nance finds Wallace. It's Okongwu, top of the key. And Nance slams it in.
And great job by Nance attacking at the rim. That's why you scout for effort players that do it consistently every night.
Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to Okongwu. To the right side. And stolen by Irving. 3-on-3. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Irving's got it all tied up now for the Mavs.
And fast breaks are often determined by speed. And Irving right up there with the game's quickest.
Matthews scanning the floor. Six to shoot. Here's Wallace. A three-pointer off the mark. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Outside Irving. Lively the pass to Hardy. And it's Hardy with the jam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that. Puts so much pressure on the defense.
Wallace inside. Misses the target. That drops him to 40% now. 4 of 10. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Lively the pass to Hardy. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Nance.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And he makes the first, but misses the second. The Hawks trail by 3, down low. Here's Daniels. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Well, Daniels has good length, so this close in, he can use that to his advantage.
Gafford sets the pick for Thompson. Pass to Gafford. Now, here is Irving. Here's Hardy. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists in the game.
And you know, for a score-first point guard, Irving is no slouch as a facilitator.
Capella with a screen on Irving. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
2 shots.
That's good from Capella.
Well, something you notice about Clint Capella is he does not play outside himself. His primary focus at all times is on being a force on the inside.
Reza Shea, he's checked in for Matthews. And Dallas also making a switch. Doncic is checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. It's a one-point game. Pass to Irving. Here's Gafford. Thompson with it from deep. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. On the wing, Johnson. Capella with a screen on Washington. Johnson, the pass to Capella. And then jammed down as he goes right over Daniel Gafford.
Wow! Clint Capella.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Gafford finds Thompson. Thompson is double. Pass to Gafford. Doncic outside. Over Reza Shea. Oh, and that one had the right spit on it, and it is good. Doncic has got 13 points in the second half. Now Young. To the paint. And the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, and while Capella may be a one-dimensional scorer, he is historically efficient.
Doncic kicks to Gafford. Pass to Doncic. The tray. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 11 rebounds in the game. Daniels dishes to Young. To the middle, trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. And then Johnson with the dunk. Doncic with it. Thompson outside. Lets it go with a three. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Thompson's got the game tied up here for the Mavericks. Here is Daniels. Capella with a screen on Irving. Daniels from outside. And the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, you see that? Capella sets the screen, then gets to a spot where his man can get him the ball for the score.
Now, here's Doncic. To the inside. Thompson. Thompson gets it inside.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Doncic against Young. To the left side wing. Here's Capella. And the rejection by Gafford. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Thompson for the triple. Another three for Dallas.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
The Hawks trail by 3. Pass to Johnson. Now Daniels. He's covered by Irving. Johnson against Washington. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
His first, team second. Jalen Johnson, 2 shots.
And that one falls for Johnson. good on both. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. On the wing, Doncic, defended by Young. Here's Irving, rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Young, out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
The Mavericks leading. And here's Irving. Over Daniels. Irving misses.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
Fast break, Dallas. Here's Washington. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Clint Capella.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He knows every possession is critical now. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. He said, look, you guys are playing physical, and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. And Atlanta has possession. Johnson, the pass to Young. Lob pass to Capella. Gafford with the steal. Irving with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Here's Gafford, and the shot is long. The Hawks have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Now look at Capella getting very physical. He's not afraid to take a hit while going for a bucket.
2 shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that narrows the gap to 1. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Takes the 3. Rebound by the Hawks. And there's a minute 45 left in the game. Young passes to Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Yeah, plenty of power behind that move from Johnson.
1:39 left here in the fourth quarter. Now, Doncic. Washington with this screen on Young. Three-pointer. And it's Doncic missing.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him that he's up off the threes.
Here's Young from the arc. Thompson with the rebound. The Mavericks trailing. Pass to Doncic. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Well, that's what you expect from him in this situation.
Atlanta's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Young up top, guarded by Doncic.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Irving for three. It's money from deep.
And make no mistake, Irving wants the ball in his hands in these moments. His confidence is off the charts.
Young against Doncic. And Young kicks to Johnson. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And here are the Mavericks now. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Young against Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. Fires from deep. Another three for Dallas.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 6. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
They need a quick basket here.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from 3, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to work with.
Seven seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Riesesheim. Knocks down the trifecta. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here.
Timeout Dallas. Stand up and make some noise. Man, your Hawks youth dance team.
And they go to the intentional foul.
honestly just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
So we see the Mavericks get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks, Kevin. Luka, you played well and you got the win. So what made the difference?
Yeah, I think we had a great game. You know, I think it was a great game today. You know, we stepped up together, played good defense, and it was a great win.
Thanks for your time, man. Appreciate it. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you for that, David. And that'll do it, folks. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Luka Doncic.